This is a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. And he cuts out the supply.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real midfield dynamo, actually, capable of winning a tackle in his own half and then charging downfield to make something happen at the other end. Box to box.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's hoisted clear.
Singo, nicely weighted ball.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Vitor Roque. That's a shade optimistic. Ugochukwu. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Elliott. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to make this nice and quick.
He can run onto that.
Goes to finish!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Tries to get it clear.
Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to go forward now. No goals as yet. Miretti. And here's Zirkzee, and it's made its way to him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Elliott.
Good read, needed to be. And the counter is on.
Vitor Roque. Roque gets on his bike and on the move. Krupi.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's following up!
That's a decent clearance.
And he shoots!
Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Miretti. And it's Kluivert. Now Ugochukwu. Now it's Ikone. And here's Elliott. Pogba. And it's Chukwuemeka. Krupi. That's going wide left. Pogba.
Threads one in. Roque has it out wide and in space.
Look at the space here. Takes a shot! Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to belt it away. Krupi. Tries to play it through. Pogba making good progress. Now Samuel Smith. Knocks it into space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Could move up a gear here.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Krupi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Miretti. So, what can they make of this? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, important interception. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Everybody to make sure
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
A game of real excitement to wallow in, Peter. They've got a shoot-on-sight policy in operation, and here's the more.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Chelsea clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Decent chance! In he goes again. Goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Shoots! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
He's found a way through. Elliott is onto this. And it's Elliott. And he's picked it up out wide. Very nicely done. Elliott. Elects bullish header! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Eintracht Frankfurt are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is lovely. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Vitor Roque.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He was under real pressure there. This is a promising build-up. Chukwuemeka. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover.
Oh, great feet, that.
And that is expertly dealt with. Ugachukwu can clear it away. Oh, well measured. Elliott. Great vision. Space for him to turn and look. Elliott. Header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Chukwuemeka. Pogba. And it's Chukwuemeka. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zirkzee. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Half an hour gone in the second half. Chukwuemeka. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. Araujo. Oh, that's a key interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Chukwuemeka. That has been cut short. That pass isn't the best.
Chelsea are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Chukwuemeka looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's managed to get rid. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Pogba. That's a good ball out wide. And he's cut it out. Pogba.
There will be 1
Nicely
minute
aimed
added
pass.
time.
And they can counter here. Krupi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that will be the final act.